Hello, welcome to Maverrik Live. I'm your host Luke, and today I'm joined by Alex Harwood.
Hello.
Amazing. I managed to rope Alex away from our Maverrik site with a little bit of chat about who you are. You're probably one of the foundation. You're part of the furniture, aren't you, of Maverrik?
I pretty much am at this point. I've been here for 5 years in October.
So we've got all the newbies in, so I had to get Alex down just to say hi to everyone and say, this is the man behind the site, as you can see by the title. We've got the latest edition, the Social Accelerator Live page, which you obviously built.
Yeah.
How was the experience with constructing that? Because we've got some new branding. We're excited about going live to live events again. So there was a lot of work to be done.
Yeah, and actually I had to come in on Sunday to finish that page because Dean just wanted it done. It wasn't too bad. I've built the site from the ground up, so I'm pretty familiar with it now, and it's been months of development and changes and trying to get it all working properly. So
yeah, the foundation of a good site is to make sure things are being updated frequently. Like obviously, you put the articles up as well. I help with the SEO on those, so we're working a lot to get into Google snippets. But as you said before, when it comes to if you want a site to be successful, a lot of the time you need to make sure your pages are correct, they're easy to transfer and navigate. There's a lot that goes into a website, which I don't think we can even talk about fully today. But we can go through some of your thoughts on the site if you're happy to do that.
Yeah, can do.
So when the site got first constructed, what kind of briefs you had?
So are we talking about the current site? Or are we talking about
from where it was until where it is today? I have a little bit of a journey.
I mean, I could talk about the previous Maverrik site. Is everything past that is kind of like
additions and ads.
Yeah. So the past one was, I don't know if you remember that one. It was all pink. It was focused mainly on blog posts and articles, and that was what we wanted to do. Was we wanted to be like a hub of information, and then we went from that to this, and more of like a business to business. What can we offer you type site.
We've got the digital courses as well, which is a big addition now to our website, because you go on, there's a new learning platform that you've constructed, the e-learning, so all our digital downloads as well. So we've got a lot of content which has gone just from facing blog posts to obviously the tutorials that we filmed. We've got a lot of downloads, so there's a lot more to manage, isn't there?
Yeah, exactly, and it's a bit of a job to keep up with it all.
And obviously you update the events page as well continuously with all the new events coming out. So for our new webcasts to come in, with our new live tickets as well.
Yeah.
Was purchasing tickets online quite a hard experience to create in terms of a download on the page?
Yeah, it's kind of tricky. There's platforms that can do it. Eventbrite's the main one, and that's the one we mainly use, though we are trying to get away from it. But it's to have it integrated into your site and all that stuff is tricky. In
terms of the plugins and the rest of it.
Yeah, endless plugins, and you need a way of taking the payment, and it adds up.
And it's also building that and making sure the pages flow correctly, because I think the user interface of it all, if you're trying to get someone to purchase a ticket for anything or download a digital course, you need to make sure it's very straightforward to navigate.
Yeah, and ideally you want as little steps as possible from them clicking buy to them having the product. Because at any point they could think, oh, I don't want this anymore, or it's not worth it, and they'll just click off. And
you also help
construct
the landing pages as well. For every time I create an ad with my lovely little face on, which you might have seen, the click through and it goes to the landing page, and then it's all the psychology of getting someone to register, what constructor makes a good landing page, and a lot of it's content based, but a lot of it is also making sure of the functionality of it all. Yeah,
and it's a tricky balance between getting it to look good and on brand, but also not making it look spammy, I think.
Yeah, I see what you mean with that.
I've been fighting with that for trying to do the events landing pages, trying to keep them simple, but also not making them look fake or like someone else has done it.
Because that's one of a lot of the, when it comes to we're going to talk about cybersecurity, because obviously you help with a lot of the security side of things, because probably we get 2,000 attacks a day, which seems like...
I don't think it's that many. Some days we get, on our website in particular, we have a security plugin on that, and it tells us how many attacks we get on a daily basis. It varies from 2 to 3 a day to 70.
We just do poke testing, where we're like, okay, we'll just jab it with a pen and see if we can get into it.
It's all robot based. They they have bots that go through, comb the internet, and just try and find any sites that they can hack and redirect to their site or whatever.
Yeah. When they can't do that, we'll go back into constructing this page to make sure we don't look fake. That's what a man in the middle of attack is, isn't it? We have people who will create the same page as like an Amazon page and then steal the information that way.
Yeah, that's more scams.
Yeah.
They'll send an email to you and say, you know, we've closed your bank account or whatever. And then
it actually happened to Josh, didn't it, today, the other week, where he wanted to purchase, I think he was doing some cryptocurrency, and he actually got hit with the wrong page because they look so similar.
Yeah.
Like the only difference I'd say would be probably the website at the top, the address, but that'd be hard to really find the difference.
You got to be careful, and you just got to look at the page, look at the actual domain you're on, and make sure it is genuine.
Yeah, a lot of it's obviously you buy the SSL license as well to make sure the page is official, and because otherwise, if you don't have one of those licenses, you click on it and then Google's like, hey, this page could be hacked, this could be a wrong page.
They're getting a bit smarter about doing that. Most of the fake sites have SSLs on them, but it's a good first step.
It's an indicator.
If they haven't got an SSL certificate, can you really trust it?
Yeah. So we've gone through like Google authority, making sure the page is not going to be hacked and all, and then your process with that. So is there anything that you want to see the site in the future be? That's quite a weirdly constructed question. Where do you see the Maverrik site going in the future? That's a better question.
That's a difficult question to answer.
Also, it depends on our offering and what we bring to it.
Yeah, it depends on where the business is going.
Yeah.
I'm not really one for planning that far in the future.
You're more of a mechanic, aren't you?
I'm more of, take each day as it comes and take small steps in order to get to whatever the big picture is.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm really happy with the site at the moment.
Yeah, I love the graphic and the page and how it's building up, because we're continuously adding and developing the site as we go, like you said. Because I wouldn't say any site's ever finised. There's always something to add to it. There's a new plugin you want to add to it. There's new content you want to add to it, which we do consistently. So check our articles, as well as building up our Maverrik Wire as well, which you send out. So there's a lot that always goes into it. So I just want to thank you for coming down and talking about the site.
No problem.
And thank you all for watching Maverrik Live on this wonderful Friday afternoon. I hope you have a great weekend.
And you.
Any plans for bank holiday?
Not really, no.
No, it's just going to relax.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So we'll be back on, I wouldn't say Monday, because we're going to have obviously the bank holiday. We'll be back on Wednesday for our next show for Maverrik Live. And don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube and all our social media channels. And we'll see you on the next live.